What is up? What is up? What is up? I am back with a commission this time. Something new. It was a commission for a cube painting. This is out of my element, but I really enjoyed this whole project. It was very fun. So you see from here, I kind of took inspirational aspects that she gave me, that she wanted, and things that I liked in certain paintings, and I combined them together on this Photoshop mock-up. Very fun stuff. I really like Photoshop. When people want to do cool things, I recommend Photoshop to kind of give that visualization. So I kind of mocked up this illustration, and I ended up going with the seal. I like the seal, how these cool different colors on the greens and the silver and the grays. I really like that. I kind of strayed away from the globe. I wasn't really feeling the globe. It kind of seemed a little cliche. So I also ended up posing. Those are my arms, because the other guy's arms was kind of weird. The shadows was too difficult to render up, so I ended up just doing it myself. So that was kind of fun. But then I use a grid system when it comes to painting. I'll mock something up and I kind of grid it out, put what I want and how I want it. I tend to be kind of accurate, but this one I was kind of off. So the proportions are a little off, so I kind of ended up having to go back in on certain things and pushing things in and out, changing up arm sizes and stuff like that. So that was pretty fun. It was very fun. I'm saying very fun, all sad, but this was a fun project. I was very nervous doing this in the beginning. I was like, man, because I tend to be lately my projects have been real bold, real bright colors. I'm smashing the canvas, not holding anything back, and this one told me I had to really settle down, think more, and put together a quality composition, and I was ready. And I was told this by many people that to take it to the next level, you got to understand what you're trying to do and really develop your composition properly. And I think I did pretty well. You see me right now. I'm going in with the skin tone. I think I should have waited for the skin tone, because this caused a problem in the later on when it came to foreground and background, and the relationship. I started to halo certain objects, but I really wanted to push this skin tone. I really had to develop some colors that I liked. I ended up using a purple, still a darker purple in the figure. I couldn't stay away from the color for too long, and I think I really did pretty good on the figure. Because like I said, I tend to be bright orange colors. I'm using purples, I'm using greens, I'm using blues. I'm nowhere near the browns. But I think this really gave me a opportunity to think and push myself. And I think it came out well. I really liked it. I went to the pack of tans. I bought some other colors I usually don't use. I really tried to highlight the purple and gold, of course. So that was fun. It was really fun. It took me about 8 hours to do, I think, maybe more. I got the length is on my camera. I use a setting. If anybody wants to know, I use a setting that basically records about two frames a second. So I'm able to record for long times without having these huge storage on my camera. So like I said, I'm a real strong brushstroke person. I'm really into bold strokes. I don't blend. I don't do any of that when it comes to my other paintings. But this time I really had to calm down. And I think that what helps me, calm down and be able to, just work in these, delicate corners and in these delicate spots is a harder brush. I tend to like harder brushes. I don't know if that's for everybody. This is acrylic paint. This isn't oil. But for me, I like a hard brush. It helps me work certain positions better. It keeps me accurate still. It gives me that ability to, go crazy, but still be, precise to a point. And you see me right here working on the hat, the patrol hat. This really pushed me to use my color. This whole project, it helped me develop, a more sense of color. I not just when it comes to putting them next to each other on the canvas, but actually beginning to mix colors and create my own colors, in the, what you call it, a palette. So the background, I didn't do too much. I kind of had an idea of doing like a black, purple, and yellow gradient, and it was coming together. I had a couple issues with the purple to yellow, so I ended up making mountains, and that was, I think that, that really saved the painting. I think it gave it an element that I didn't see. It was like, Bob Ross, it was a happy accident. I developed the sky. Now the sky, I kind of took off the canvas. I had to do a couple renderings and drawings, on my tablet to try to kind of try to understand how to develop these clouds. I did a lot of research before I did that, and I think it came out pretty well. You got to really understand how to control the highlights and the darks. When it comes to doing the sky, you want to get that lightning feeling. I think it came out pretty well. The lightning bolts was something I thought of. I didn't know if I wanted to put them in the back or put them on top. So once again, I had to go back on the tablet and do research and try to figure out what I like. And I think the tablet really helps to just you think of an idea, okay, let me go on the tablet, and I take a picture of the painting I did. I literally, I draw on top of the tablet. I draw on top of the picture, which really helps and gives you, I think it saves. I believe every artist should have a tablet or something, because I think it's beautiful. You don't waste paper. You gotta charge it every once in a while, but I think it's a game changer. So I'm going back in and I'm cleaning things up, because clearly, like I said before, I put the figure in before I put the background in. I didn't work them together. I didn't work them in together. So I had to go back and repaint the figure at certain spots, which wasn't a problem. And I think it even helped some of the color, and it maybe helped me correct some of the issues I had in the hands and on the skin. So I was completely fine with that. And I don't know if it's the canvas or the paints, but I was really able to layer on this composition, and that's something I usually don't do. And that might be me just having to wait and be patient and let things dry, because I'm usually a speed painter. Boom, 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 boom. 4 hours and I'm done. But this one took longer time. It took me about 3 days, 3-day span to do it. So I really appreciated the fact that I could really go back on top of something. And I think that for me, that was like, whoa, I need to calm down. This kind of gave me another aspect on how I, approach paintings that I think was going to really help me to be a more stronger artist. From the planning, from the developing this idea, from mixing the paints, from correcting my errors, I really like this painting. I put a lot of work into this painting. I think it's amazing. This is something this shocked me. I didn't think I was gonna come close to this, and I think it's really showing my development as an artist. And now my only thing is I have to deal with shipping to get it to her, and that can be kind of difficult. I just talked to FedEx yesterday, and they had this crazy ass price they was trying to give me for shipping. So hopefully I got some things planned out, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning as an artist, but I think this is very fun for me, and I got other things coming. This inspired me to push boundaries and push topics, and I think I got a lot of good stuff coming, a lot of radical, a lot of heavy hitting subjects, and a lot of eye-opening projects coming. And I want you guys to stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Peace.